I'm Paul, and this is my 1960 Chevrolet Impala 4-door sports sedan. I've had quite a few prestigious cars, not many classics. I've had Mercedes, BMW, cars like that. I used to have American cars in the 1980s when really the one was cool in the 80s. I had a Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu, a Dodge Coronet, and then family came along and things like that. And now it's time to start enjoying American cars again. Well, I like 50s and 60s stuff. It's the size, the chrome work, the sound. They're a bit more outrageous than British classics. And I like the American car scene. The history of the car, all I know is it came over here in 2014 from California, from a company called Back in the Day, and it's still on their website as one of their sold cars. And I think I'm the third owner in this country. It was already restored in California when it came over. I was at a show in Doncaster called In the Mood, and I saw it for sale, and I couldn't walk past it. I just liked the look of it, so I bought it that day. I've had this car for just over 4 years now, and it was pretty much in this condition. I've made a few changes to it. I've changed the wheels, 59 Cadillac rear lights, Eaglebrook carburettor. I've made a stainless steel exhaust system for it with side pipes and cutouts, chrome alternator, and generally tidied the paintwork up to try and make it look as it looks today. This car has a 305 V8 small block. Originally it would have had a 283, but at some point somebody put a 305 in it from a later model car, and it's a automatic power glide gearbox. The wheels are not standard, they're aftermarket, and they're 15-inch on the back, 14-inch on the front. I've actually done a disc brake conversion on this, so it's got power brakes on it now. It took me about a week on and off, just odd night or two, to do the conversion. Yeah, I've got electric cutouts so I can bypass the silencers, and I made the exhaust out of stainless tubing. It's got a bench seat in the front, and it's quite comfortable actually, and I've got plenty of leg room. The steering wheel's quite big, but it's got power steering, so it's easy to drive. The radio, it's got a aftermarket radio with Bluetooth connection, but it looks like it's period correct. As far as the radio goes, I don't really use it because you can't hear it anyway because of the sound of the V8. So I don't tend to use it that much. The interior is vinyl, and I believe that was done in California before it came over. The car's purpose is just basically for going to local shows and enjoying days out and meeting up with all my friends. I drive it at least once a week, maybe twice a week, weather permitting. I don't go too far in it, maybe 60, 70 miles, that's about it really. I did win first prize vintage at last year's car craze at Driffield Showground. I mean, I wouldn't say this was vintage. It's a 1960, but it just shows you there were a lot of modern cars there as well. Well, obviously the size of it, it's left-hand drive, it's a lot noisier, and it gets a bit of attention as well while you're out. All people think it's really cool. There's not many cars like this about. You know, it's dead easy to drive. Power steering, automatic, and it's quite powerful, and I do enjoy driving it. It's not that economical, but I don't drive it that much, so when it's empty I just fill it back up, and that's about it really. I couldn't tell you how many miles to gallon it does. When I first brought it home, I couldn't shut my garage door, so I had to extend the garage a bit to accommodate it, and it just about fits now. I've found it quite easy to get parts. You can get parts within a week online, and I've not needed any major parts so far, so it's not too bad really. I think the engine that's in the 305 is powerful enough for this car. I don't go fast, I just cruise and make a bit of noise. So no plans to change the engine at the moment. I'd like to put air ride on it and just keep it on the road really, and try and keep it in the condition it's in and enjoy it. I'm planning to keep it for as long as I can. It's special to me because I like the look of it. I like all the chrome work, I like the colour, and I just like driving it.